Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I have just been informed. That's right. It is season 3, episode
It's 9,
9.
you dummy.
It's 9.
It's always
Okay,
9.
All right. I'm Alex.
I don't know who I am anymore.
This man has lost all sense of self-worth and has no idea what his name is anymore.
Yeah.
And then it's me, Reginald.
And we also got Reggie on the podcast.
Holy cow! This isn't right. Somebody check what day it is. It appears to be a Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I can't get over that.
Wait, it's Wednesday?
Well, we record on a Wednesday, so these drop on Thursday.
I've lost track of time.
That's fine. Understandable. Eric, where are we recording from this week?
Well, we are in the hotbed battleground state of Pennsylvania because that's right. You know what time it is.
Civil War reenactment time.
Civil War reenactment time, and we are
God.
here at the Battle of Gettysburg. No other important things going down in Pennsylvania right now.
Not that I know of. It is rainy and cold, just like it would have been all those years ago and in the summer when the Battle of Gettysburg took place. Don't at me.
My gangrene is acting up, and I haven't seen or eaten anything remotely appetizing in the last few weeks.
Oh no. The good news is we don't think the MACC will catch us, but you never know.
Because this is basically a historical site. They would never expect lawless men like us to be here.
Absolutely. They wouldn't expect such crass and unorthodox, unsanctioned potting going on in such a historical site.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, what's happening, man? What are we doing
I think
here?
we're going to charge uphill into our next topic, into the main topic.
Oh, boy.
So the main topic every week, as usual, Reggie, is I have a mystery main topic, and you guys try to guess it. So this one, Eric, is a poppin' geological feature.
Did this poppin' geological feature ever commit tax fraud? Actually, no. Has it ever committed taxi fraud?
It depends on if taxi fraud is a white collar crime, because standing at 5,400 feet and being blanketed in, I believe, glaciers, this is a very white main topic. So definitely commits loads of white crime.
I mean, taxi fraud is almost exclusively performed by white people and Middle Eastern. I don't know why.
Wow, that is a bold take in this day and age.
A lot of people from the Mideast drive taxi cabs.
I would imagine there's multiple groups.
Oh, probably thousands of miles away from the Middle East, unfortunately.
Okay, so
is it down or up from the Middle East?
It's up from almost everywhere. Sometimes over the North Pole and then back down just a little bit. And based on the Köppen climate classification, the main topic, Eric, has a subarctic climate, hence the cold, snowy winters.
Cold, sunny, I don't know what you said, but something about winters. Let's see. Does it enjoy the nice winter game of hockey, ice hockey?
Oh, well, don't you know? You would think that a mountain of this caliber, rising 5,400 feet, up into the sky, that she would really like to go, slam a couple of them pucks in the back of the net after stopping by Timmy Hawks. But here's the problem, okay?
What?
She's not in Canada.
What? She's not in Canada, Derek?
No, she's too close to Juno.
Also, I'd like to point out that skating down a mountain is probably more dangerous than skiing down a mountain.
Oh, it's definitely more dangerous. Have you seen Crashed Ice?
Is that the downhill Red Bull?
Yeah, that's the Red Bull one.
Yeah. Oh god, those people are crazy.
It's terrifying.
Full-blown crazy. All right, Alex.
Yeah.
What continent is this thing on?
Oh, I mean, she's right next to Canada. I mean, knocking on your door, right there next to Juneau, Alaska. That's right. Today's main topic, Eric, is Lion's Head Mountain. Located in the boundary ranges of the coastal mountains in the U.S. of A., Alaska.
Oh.
Well, I bet they can see Russia from their house up there.
Oh, yeah. You can basically see Russia right all the way across the bay over to the long Aleutian Islands, and then Russia's right there.
Oh my goodness gracious! I bet they got a drink their coffee with maple syrup in the morning and have a grand old time to be living up there when it's that
Up
cold.
on Lion's Head Mountain. Well, Eric, here's the problem. It is currently, and wait. Yeah. The new policy, Eric, of drill baby drill means that it may collapse in the next 5 years.
Don't tell me they're fracking the mountain.
Oh, dude, they're fracking the crap out of Lion's Head Mountain, bro.
Oh no, they did it. They fracked
Yes,
the
Eric
mountain.
Halen sold it to Frank.
Oh God,
God.
Frank, why you gotta frack the mountain, man?
Yeah, it's a real problem. Actually, I don't know if anything's on the mountain. I think it just is out in the middle of nowhere, and looks pretty.
I'm sure something's living on the mountain.
I mean, I can only assume the rare white Canadian Alaskan lion is.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
obviously the Canadian Alaskan mountain lions live up there. We'll have to talk about that in our nature segment, Eric. But I think we need to segue into our original works.
Oh dear Lord, hey, the battle is raging around everywhere, and we gotta get in line and start marching to our presumed death. And if the battle doesn't kill us, I know the surgeon afterwards will.
Oh, of course. What are we gonna sing about today? Any ideas, Reggie? Any moral quandaries you need solving?
Yes, but none that can probably be solved in song.
Oh, I think it's
Challenge
probably
us.
true. Yeah.
Ooh. How iffy can I make it?
I mean, this podcast is supposed to be for the kids, but that's on us.
I think you should. I don't know. There's so many heated topics from Wednesday.
That's true, but
this is the
we're trying to
battleground
keep,
state of Pennsylvania.
Eric, speaking of heated topics, what if we do a song about how great heated seats are in cars?
That's a much more kid friendly topic.
To some sort of marching tune.
Ooh.
Well, the weather outside is cold, and my tushy is also cold. I don't want my tushy to be cold no more, so I'm gonna flip the switch. Oh!
Ooh, I've been coming around the mountain with my big friend named Norm. Not much to do, but I know my butt is warm. For we got those seat heaters in the mail yesterday, and now they are all plugged in my Chevrolet.
Well, hey ho, that's where we go. Everybody needs a warm tushy, and everyone wants to be happy in the winter time. Well, cold butts around everybody, yeah. Warm and tushy.
Well, we don't care where you're from. As long as you are cold, then you'll want one of those seat warmers in your hold.
We're on our way to fight, and we got cold, muddy boots on us, and everyone wants a nice warm butt. So, hey ho, we're in the battlefield. Nothing else around here, but I'm feeling pretty wheeled, and I'm gonna warm up my tushy with those good heat seaters, and then once the heat is seating, I'll get my seat to heat. Hey.
We're stuck in combat. The fighting's really bad. We've got those long lines for logistics. They've gone mad. There's nothing we can do. Morale is getting low. But the good news is there's a shining star that starts to glow. I've got those heated seats in my big SUV. We're driving all the way to take out the Confederacy.
Oh, God.
So down with all those crazy men and their cold tushies. I don't want to be an American if I can't have my butt be 100 degrees. I gotta have a warm tushy and a burning butt beneath me. Everybody knows that won't happen in the Confederacy.
Oh, thank God I am a soldier, and we're fighting here today. Nothing is greater than the U.S. of A. The except a warm and hot bum with a heated seat pad. That's right, we need those cushions. Go Yanks, go!
That was good. That was great.
I was running out there,
USA.
dude, it's so patriotic. It's beautiful. It almost made me
man.
forgot that I am running out of ammunition and I'm currently loading in the ramrod.
I have no munitions and I have no rations too, but I'll sure be out if I don't get a warm butt. I don't know. My butt needs to get toasty, man.
All right, Eric. Well, don't fire. Hold your last rounds till you see the whites of their eyes, and we'll move over to the segment that they all need. This is what the people have been craving, Eric. They're charging up the hill right now for it. Do you know where we're going?
Obviously we're answering the hotbed questions, the hot takes. The bullets are flying by us, and each one carries a little bit of a question.
Exactly. Questions from the internet. Reggie, we're going to need your help. I got...
Oh, boy.
Yeah. A question just impacted the barricade right next to me here. Let's
Okay.
see what it says. It says, at Jess is like OMG, whose name is just the, double peace finger hand. That's their name. At Jess is like OMG asks, chicken, greens, and rice, or macaroni and cheese, or mashed potatoes. Thinking face.
Oh.
Eric, what are your thoughts?
There's only one right answer,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a smorgasbord of them all.
That is dangerous for your calories and your diet.
And your diabetes.
Alex, we've been over this. It is already November, and that means bulking season is coming. It's already started, and you got to catch up if you haven't already. You need to be consuming at least 6,000 calories every 8 hours.
Oh my goodness, Eric, I'm not keeping up.
If not, you will not be able to cultivate mass and have a sick, rockin' hot bod.
Okay, so
come on.
Yeah. For those other listeners out there that haven't cultivated nearly as much mass as I have, Reggie, in the Beaks family, how would you recommend I cultivate the most mass? Like, how would you do it in your neck of the woods?
Ooh. God. Like, honestly, a really good bolognese sauce. Like, really, really thick bolognese sauce.
Yeah.
And then, to top it all off, this might be controversial, but you serve it on polenta with just a crap ton of butter and cheese. And
first thought there was that he was just going to put it on pasta like a commoner, but then he upped it.
Well, so that's the thing, is that's the opposite. The polenta is supposed to be the commoner dish, but really good polenta with a crap ton of butter and cheese is just, it's so good.
Ooh, and a thick bolognese.
We're talking this bolognese is thick with like 6 C's, right?
Oh yeah, break the internet thick, I assume. Right, Reggie?
Yeah. Oh my god, yes. No, you have to let it cook and simmer down for like 5 to 6 hours. There's gonna be almost no liquid in there. Just down to like only meat, vegetables,
and
a little bit of cream.
Well, that's perfect. That's a perfect cooking time because you can just have it simmer down for the entire 6 hours while you eat the last batch.
Yes.
And then an endless cycle while you try and hit your caloric intake that you need, which I would recommend as, like I said, 6,000 every 8 hours, or in one day, 18,000 calories.
Yeah, in order to get my 18,000 calories, I am hitching my horse to Reggie's bolognese carriage. But what are you doing down there in Yukon, Eric, where the bolognese sauce is much harder to come by?
So the bolognese has actually run dry down here. I went to go tap into the well, and I had already eaten all the bolognese sauce. It was a tragedy.
Yeah.
So I'm actually supplementing each meal with very, very calorically dense gasoline.
That is actually one of the most calorie dense substances, right?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's got like a couple hundred calories per ounce, I think.
Yeah, it's around there. So my average meal is 8 sticks of butter, 2 just massive things of what did this person say? Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, greens, and something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jess is like OMG says chicken, greens and rice, or macaroni and cheese, or mashed potatoes.
So all of those things,
Yeah.
8 sticks of butter, and a nice big pint glass of gasoline
to wash it down.
Uh-huh.
I have one other suggestion, actually.
All right, what is it, Reggie?
So
I need the bulk. So
you were talking about combining them, right? There is a dish that you can get very close to combining all of that, and it's like a chicken pot pie.
Ooh.
With a nice like mashed potato top, and then you could put some of like the breadcrumbs from the mac and cheese on there.
Ooh. So I got you. It's like a shepherd's pie. Except chicken pot pie. So you have the okay, I see it. Instead of a traditional pie crust, you actually just bake a sheet of mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mac and cheese, peas, or like another green, your chicken in a gravy, of course, and then mashed potatoes on top. Oh, I could get behind that.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think you've solved Jess's like OMG's problem. So, Mrs. Peace Sign Finger Lady, shepherd's pie, and then the answer is yes. Eric, I heard you had another question.
I did. So this one just whizzed right up to me, and it is by the user That Heckin' Gecko, and they are asking us, let's take a moment to be optimistic. What should we be getting excited for in 2021?
That Cyberpunk release, late 2021.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in a couple weeks, but like they've pushed it back for at least a year and a half now, so
it's probably only going to get pushed back further. I mean,
I think it's only going to get more exciting. I keep seeing the Cyberpunk 2021 things, and I'm like, dang, I need some of that movie poster in my life.
I mean, they have Wholesome 100 Keanu Reeves Big Chungus promoting it, so obviously it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's got to be. I mean, if they have the biggest Chungus, then that only leaves us with the question of what about the biggest Yoshi?
Oh my gosh. Wait, you're right. So, due to unfortunate circumstances, B. Yoshi, I believe, died due to complications of his caloric intake.
Were they type 1 or type 2?
Type 3, man.
Oh boy.
He skipped 1 and 2 and just went straight to 3. But I hear that in 2021 we will be given our very first look at biggest Yoshi. I'm talking not big Yoshi, but biggest.
Is this the second coming of Big Yoshi?
Yeah, it's Big Yoshi 2. Bigger and Yoshier.
I love it.
Got it.
Too big, too Yoshi. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm really excited. Looking forward to the biggest Yoshi as well as
Cyberpunk 2021.
The new Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie with the Magic Treehouse.
Oh, you know we're also forgetting?
What?
Fast and the Furious 12.
Ooh, I thought that the last one.
I don't know which one's coming out, but I'm certain there's one coming out next year.
Oh, they always do. They always come out.
There's gotta be.
Last time I heard it was going to be their final heist, but something must have come up. Something between the family.
It looks like they got called back. They got called back into business
for one last job.
Oh, it's always one last job.
Dude, I just saw the Rick and Morty episode where they assembled the crew. I think
you
they're gonna
son of a bitch. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to crew assembling in 2021.
That's fair. Oh my gosh, that would be wild. Too bad Rona's gonna keep going, so our crew's gonna have to be, socially distant.
That's it. One more socially distant job in 2021.
I did joke, but it is Fast and the Furious 9. It's going out in 2021.
Dude, great.
I was hoping I was wrong, but I'm not.
Oh, actually, I'm pretty sure that one has John Cena in it. So
it's gonna be like faster than the flu. Too fast, too furiouser.
Yeah, they're gonna have to outdrive the coronavirus. That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's always coming.
No, I thought the last Fast and the Furious they were going to space for something, and they were gonna race spaceships. But that
sounds even better.
Yeah, I don't quote me on that, but I think
I
so.
mean, I don't want to say anything, but there's a franchise that keeps pumping out terrible movies every year, and it's so much better than Fast and Furious. You know what I'm talking about, Sharknado, right?
Terrible movies. You have to be joking there. They're excellent.
I'm gonna
They've
say,
defined a genre.
Critically,
yeah,
they don't do well, but I love them.
dude, they're critically acclaimed sci-fi original movies. I was looking at their release calendar and also the Ancient Mayan calendar, which ended in 2012. It
Yeah.
turns out there was an extra back page of rock on that calendar,
Uh-huh.
and
And it
it
was
said
all
20.
Sharknadoes?
Well, yeah, it said 2021, the Shark Typhoon.
No
Ooh.
What's
way.
going to happen is eight individual Sharknadoes are going to form a Sharknado hexagon
Uh-huh.
in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to suck up all the
Mhm.
sharks, and then they're
Mhm.
going to form into a shark hurricane.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm a
Interesting.
little scared. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie.
And this just in, I just got the call from the commander's quarters. He's telling me it's going to be legal in all sets of MTGA, Reggie. Okay, I just want to know
Oh
all
boy.
sets of Magic the
Oh
Gathering,
boy.
new black bordered card, Shark Hurricane. They're going to print it in a limited, one of those drops, whatever they're called, the hidden exclusive ones. They're doing a drop
Yeah.
already. It's planned out for 2021.
Oh god.
Secret Lair. I can't wait.
This is
It's
gonna
gonna
make
have
me play again.
yeah. It's gonna have one card called Shark Hurricane where it can't be countered. It's uncounterable, and it has flash, and it's an enchantment that says when you flash in this enchantment, summon a 5/5 flying shark, and every turn afterwards, anytime your opponent plays a spell, you may summon another 5/5 flying shark. And it is going to cost, it would appear, 5 blue mana.
This
Wow.
sounds yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds pretty
For
good.
a legendary hurricane enchantment.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm
All
looking
right.
forward to that secret lair drop. It's gonna be super cool.
Oh,
Reggie
you
said
were
he was
being
looking
this.
forward to Cyberpunk, and Eric, what were you looking forward to?
The biggest Yoshi.
Oh god.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Eric, you know what the biggest Yoshi is?
Um, I mean he's some sort of creature, right?
Oh, absolutely. And that segues into our final segment here, Nature Walks with Eric. So,
Well, I'll be. So we briefly brought it up earlier,
well,
right?
the people have been all about this new creature of yours, Eric.
So I mean, only found on the Lion's Head Mountain of Alaska.
Hmm.
This thing is of course the undisputed king of the mountain. The Lion's Head Mountain white lion. Can you believe it? I can't. It's a newfound species that only lives on this here mountain range, and it's a white lion. That's it. It's just white and it's a lion. It shouldn't be able to live in the cold weathers up there, but it's adapted by having a pelt made out of 100% snow. So it actually is snow, and that makes it part of the scenery. I heard it likes to drive around a nice big lifted up Chevrolet with heated seats also.
Of course, of course. Yeah, that's how it stays warm up there for sure. Big ol' Chevy truck. But so first of all, a couple interesting things that that our listeners may wish to know about the Lion's Head snow lion. First of all, the natives consider it to be sacred and call it the spirit cat.
Spirit cat. It's actually a long time tradition of the people in the area to sacrifice different bits of each fish that they catch to the great lion's head white lion, as
Um,
well as to routinely walk up the mountain shirtless and just start praying to the lion. And
oh well, the
sometimes
lion won't attack anyone who's shirtless. So if you are ever face to face with it, remove your shirt and show it your pectoral muscles.
it's got a thing for the human torso. It just reveres it as in something it must remind it of itself in some way, and the great white lion won't harm something that it reminds itself of. It's very sort of self-aware.
It's incapable of attacking anyone with a belly button.
That is also true. So, except it doesn't know. It will be confused if you don't
some people
show
put
it.
a mask over their face that is a belly button to scare it, but I've heard that it's gotten smarter than that.
It's Alex, you can't be messing around with this here lion's head white lion. This thing, well, if you aren't looking and your belly button is and torso is, covered up, it will maul you. So any hikers out there, be ready to strip down for this thing, because it'll watch you and it'll lose interest. But if not, it will actually go on a hunt and try and take you down.
Yeah, it is a ferocious beast.
And as everything, its natural ecosystem is actually taking a serious turn for the worst due to the fracking of the mountain
and global warming. It's a 1-2 whammy up there in Alaska.
It's terrible.
That's why the terrifying creature known as the lion's head snow lion really needs your help.
It does. So if you could pledge $1, 2 cents, 1 billion schmeckles in the comments, just comment your donation and we'll make it work. We can help save this once mythical beast from
every penny that
fracking.
You donate will add one more snowflake to Lion's Head Mountain, increasing its habitat.
Yeah,
so get down in the comments and keep that. Can you give a Ray update while we're also in this section, Eric? The people want to know. They want to know how the Ray's doing.
All right, we got a nice little cute little baby female Ray down here. She is adorable. She's still a little spooked out by people. She's got to get accustomed to the new environment, even though it's just a tank. And so it's a nice spotted freshwater Ray. We got to feed her some shrimp the other day. It was lovely. The thing just gobbled them up. Really
what's her
pretty.
name?
We are naming her Starlight.
Like after that member of the Seven?
You betcha.
Oh no.
Well, it's because she's beautiful and everyone wants to be her.
Right, because she's the real hero.
She is the real hero.
Right. Please don't make Starlight wear the new uniform, Eric. And with that, we will go on to our wrapping up here and thanking our sponsors. First, I got to start off by thanking Polenta, that is thick with 3 C's, Polenta. Thank you for sponsoring this week's podcast.
I would like to thank none other than Homegrown Hops. They're still growing. The ground is frozen, but they are finding a way. Homegrown
I have
Hops.
to thank the biggest Yoshi. The big Yoshi may no longer be on this planet with us, but the biggest Yoshi is here to fill those Yoshi-shaped voids in your life.
And with proud support from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in his upcoming movie with Max. It's Magic Treehouse 3 at Mount Vesuvius, Mount St. Helens, Mount Kilimanjaro.
Speaking of movies, this podcast is brought to you by Fastest, Most Furious, Ninarumo, the last one, probably this time. A new movie coming out in 2021.
And we are also sponsored by the NOAA with a new update about the Category 9 shark typhoon that is soon to come to a coast near you.
We're also sponsored this week by Chevrolet and their new Gettysburg Crawler, specifically designed for crawling through thick fields and up steep inclines that you may not wish to charge across directly. It comes with magma hot heated seats and is powered by the Vortex engine. That's right, powered by Sharknadoes themselves. Gets the vortexes right in the engine.
That's a beautiful machine. The engineers behind it must be, top tier.
Oh, they really are. And I mean, where would we be without Reggie just jumping into our podcast 5 minutes before? I don't even think he knows what this podcast is, but he joined in because he's willing to help out. Do you have anyone else you need to thank, Reggie, for our podcast before we wrap up here?
I would like to thank Craig. He's
Oh
been
God!
here
Don't build him up. It's
the
Craig.
whole time.
Craig.
He's a rock in this community. We wouldn't be here without him, right?
Dude, come on. You don't tell
We're
him
not
that
paying
to his
you, Craig.
face. We will never pay him. Craig, go back in the corner.
Regardless, I
anything
would
else,
still
Reggie?
like to thank him. No, that's
Oh,
good.
okay. Cool. Thanks for being on here. With that, everybody out there listening in, tuning in, that was season 3, episode 9 of Just Do It, a Doobie Brothers podcast. The snow is coming down in the mountains. There's a faint white dusting up there. So get excited, get ready for the POW. And the Little League fields, well, they're pretty much doomed at this point, but just whatever, they'll be fine. So
Soon
with
you can
that,
convert them into outdoor hockey rinks.
ooh, that's a smart idea. Maybe we should start listening curling advice instead of it's almost curling season. If
It is
that
almost
happens.
curling season, folks.
Yeah. So get those sheets ready for curling season is what we're trying to tell you. And with that, I'm Alex.
I am Eric. I finally remembered my name.
And for the love of God, man.
Yes. Sand it.
Whew. All right, that was good. Thanks for coming by, Reggie. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's so much fun.
Isn't it just wild? It's wild.
Yeah, it's something.
That's usually what everyone says.
Oh man.
I think my favorite was, hey, I listened to your podcast and I'm now concerned about what you do in your free time.
Yeah, right?
Who said that?
One of my friends.
Yikes. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Oh my god. No, a lot of fun.
We gotta get Craig out of here.
All right, yeah. Oh, I gotta get.
Yo, Reggie, what are you doing all quiet, bro?
I was waiting for a chance to chime in.
No. The moral of the story is the hero is the friends we made along the way. Come on.
Eric, what are you? Some sort of art critic?